Hello, welcome to Froggy Ray Creations. I'm Andy. He keeps moving that around, Bab. He looks like he's thinking, like his little hands on his chin. Anyway, this is Snapper Bob. He's my supervisor, and then little Bob. I have some other things out here, but I can't be bothered to clean it up because I have to put this table away and bring it back out. So for right now, I'm on a kick with videos. I'm leaving it out. So there are some extra little things on here because I'm working on a few little projects at the same time. That being said, today I am going to try to do the bows for my entry into Iris's challenge from Shorty Custom Creations. I'll link her below. And then I am going to try to figure out what I'm going to do as a crafter's choice, which I had two people give super awesome suggestions. First off, my son, my little helper, we call him X-Man or Bug. He had the great idea that I should do Itsy Bitsy Whimsy, but he likes just Itsy Whimsy. But I said, I don't know if that flows very well. So that's up for debate, but I should start doing stuff and naming it hashtag Itsy Bitsy Whimsy because I love doing stuff like that. And then I can do all of my craft, abstract whatevers, and it fits. Anyway, so that was kind of a thing that he thought about or helped me decide. But then Reverend Demetra Griffin, please I apologize if I didn't pronounce that right, but I think it's Demetra Griffin. She said, as a suggestion, that since I do like making small things, that I should stick to making small things. Some of my little mini things, like this little miniature guy, the little kind of miniature ATC, mini bookmarks, and I'm assuming she said minis and the little Twinchies or whatever. I don't think I have Twinchies on hand right now because they're being, oh, I do. Of course I do. I've got Twinchies coming out of my ears now, but that's okay. I love them. So what I thought today was, because Erin from Coop's Place Crafts told me that they also have an Inchies, which is right up my alley, and I already have tons of inch cut strips from when I cut off various papers and whatnots. So I thought, oh, I could do that. So what I did, because I have a lot of the little inch strips, which I'm gonna, I usually keep these in a little box because this is mixed media paper, and even if I just color it and then tear it and use it in something, this is a decent size. Plus this paper it's not really cheap, so you kind of want to use it all up the best you can, or at least I do. Growing up, not having like fancy buy whatever you want money, no offense to anyone who did, but we didn't. So we learned how to use what we have and always try to save anywhere we could. So that being said, I have all my little scraps. So I might work on a little tiny one like that. I think that might be, where's my ruler? There you are. I need a mat, but that'll come. So yeah, it is 2 inch by 1 inch-ish. But, so that'll make 2. And then I thought, oh, this one is 3 by 3, and I have a ton of pre-cut 3 by 3 things because, let me see if I can get it out with all the little crinkles. Does this say, is this 3 by 3? I have just random squirrel brain. Move! Gosh. That is not, but look at how cool that looks. Anyway, okay, moving on. I'm pretty sure I have them right here by me. Hold, please. That's my favorite saying. I do. Okay, so. Oh yeah, and I forgot we can bring out the lovely ladies. maybe use. Okay, so I have these, sorry for crinkles, already pre-cut. Oh, except you, whatever you are. Oh, maybe I don't know why those are in there, but anyway. See, pre-done. But they're like I make little cards and then little envelopes for them. And so these are things to stick inside of Happy Mail or swaps or something. I have all these, like I said, when I do something, I do it in abundance. And then, yeah, then I end up with all of this stuff. So, more crinkles. So sorry. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do today. Oh my. Dusty or I don't know. Whatever's happening. It's always shedding. Something is always shedding. Okay, so that's my little cheat sheet for later. And I'm gonna make sure to tag Iris so she doesn't watch the video unless she wants to be spoiled. Spoiler. Okay. Oh, all right. So let's do the little baby one first, just because I don't know. Seems fun. It seems fine. Goodness. Maybe I'll use this side where I've kind of already distressed it. I'm gonna bend this just so I know kind of where my all right, that's good. That way I know where to stick it down. So we're going to, oh, my wrist. I broke my wrist in September of last year, and it still hates me. So, sometimes these things can be a little difficult. But, oh, don't do that. I have my handy dandy towel. What I decided was I have like an old, excuse me, this weather, it's starting to warm up and I think my allergies are starting to get involved. Anyway, oh, with the rags. Yep, I had to think of where I was at. I decided to use, I have an old kind of worn out washcloth that was, you know, like a rag. So I like, oh, I'll use that at my desk for when I'm in the evenings. I'm at my computer desk and watching a show or playing a game or whatever, that I can, wow, I can't think and cut. That's funny. Sorry, that was just too funny. So in the evenings when I'm at my computer desk, I have another towel over there to kind of, you know, wipe all the glue. Wow, that was a lot of work. That took a lot of work, way more than needed. Oh man, it's kind of funny though, because you're concentrating, and I just didn't realize how. There it is. Also, if anyone knows of, because this is the only frog washi tape that I've ever found that, look how big this roll is. Like, that is a lot of tape. And I'm so over getting, I don't have any on hand right now. I have like so much washi tape. It's ridiculous. But they're all like little, like they're like maybe a third of this amount. And I need frog washi tape. Like I want to do so many little things with it as, you know, my signature. And I can't because I don't want to waste all of my precious frogs. So anyways, if anybody has links or things, let me know where I can go and find these things. Please, please, and thank you. Bob thanks you. I thank you. The world will thank you. The crafty world. They probably won't care. Okay. Anyway, if anybody's listening and knows where to get like actual good rolls with, they don't have to be super sticky because I can use glue with it. You know, I'm not worried about that kind of art. It's just, I don't want the little tiny baby roll. Okay. What am I doing here? Trying to decorate this thing. Okay. So these are going to be little inchies. They are hard. I don't know what I was thinking. Erin made a comment that she has a hard time with the twinchies, which are 2 inch by 2 inch, and that these might be even more difficult. And I'm like, that'll be easy. I retract my statement, Erin. I apologize. I was wrong. I can admit that, you know, that happens. Ooh, here we go. Okay, sorry, Bob, you're kind of in the way. Jeez, all this stuff is in the way. All right. I need to find little teeny people, little shrunken people. That would be cool. All right, so this is going to be cut down. So we're just going to throw some little pieces of stuff in here. This might actually be ridiculously little and almost impossible to do, but we're going to do our best. All right, so we'll have something like that. I like it. Maybe we'll ink the edge of it just because, I don't know, I don't really ink things, so maybe I'll try to ink more things. I don't know. I love the look of it. It's just such a messy process. Which you would think, because of all the mess that I make, that I would be like, yay, I can't wait to make messes. But I'm not really that person. I need to get a different color. I can't use the same color all the time. Now I want to ink this. Since I got it out, that's what we're going to do. Ooh, that's not bad though on that. My lights are flickering. I don't know what's happening with that. We live in the country, and we have squirrels that like to go up onto our power line, the box out back, and I don't know, the guy said to kind of like, they do it to keep warm or whatever, but then they end up electrocuting themselves. So hopefully they aren't out there doing, yeah, it's one and done. So there's been many though. But that's kind of what starts happening when it starts a little flicker, and then we'll lose power, which will be slightly annoying, but we'll deal with it. I just don't want the little guys to do that, but how do you stop them? You can't tell them anything. They don't care. They just do what they do. They're squirrels. There's no rhyme or reason. That just looks like a hot mess. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do napkin. This is the backing of like a normal napkin. Let me see. I have my Hello Kitty one here. So they usually, I mean, some of them come multiply, like for days. These are 2-ply, obviously. Ooh, I haven't tried to separate a Hello Kitty one yet. That's a little, I have to be careful with that one. Anyway, I guess I don't have to do this whole process right here, but I'm in it, so I'm doing it. Plus, now I need Minnie Mouse napkins, because Iris loves Minnie Mouse, and how fun would that be? What a mess. Okay. Anyway, so I saved these because I put watercolor on them, and then they go from being drab to that. Although some people might think that that looks drab. Anyways, I'm just creating more scraps for myself to then have to de-stash my scraps, you know, it's a thing. I think all of us are kind of I hope I'm not getting my head in there. But yeah, I think all of us crafters are kind of going through that. This seems to be the year of like reducing the scraps, which is kind of funny that we're all kind of like, I have too much. Honestly, I don't even mind that it covers almost all of it. We'll cut that off after, but we're gonna add our glue stick. Oh, and I did all that distressing. Maybe I'll just do part of it. Yeah. I'll save that little red bit. Add it right here, I think. That sounds like a great idea. Why is it weird like that? It didn't show up purple. Concerns me. Not really. Okay, as long as it sticks. Oh. Now I'm just creating more scraps from my scraps, and I see Peg throw them away, and I'm like, aha! But I need to do it too. It's just, it's so hard. Like, waste not, want not. Sorry, I need more coffee. Not really, because I feel kind of jittery. I probably don't need any more coffee, but we're gonna drink it because I want to. Okay, so I do have my little butterflies, so that'll be helpful. I'm curious though if I have any of these little gals that can fit on here. Any of the smaller ones. That's just her head. And then if I do it that way, somebody's gonna get a head and somebody's gonna get a chest. That would be weird. That would be weird, Andy. Don't do that. I think these are just too big, but I love them so much. Oh, maybe like, I mean, not her specifically, that color, but, oh, look at that. That might work. I can't tell if it's like raining outside or not. Sounds, something's going on out there. Wind or whatever. Oh, shoot. Oh, look at that one. She is fancy. But then I feel like it take, like, you're not gonna get all of it. Okay, those are just, they're not gonna work. Okay. They are not going to work, but if anybody's interested, that's what they are. I got them off of Amazon. 400 pieces of retro stickers. They're really pretty. They've got men in there too, but not many. Not many men. Mostly the ladies. All right, I think what we'll do is we will just do some butterflies and, oh, maybe. Oh, get my big head in the way. I'll take out that thing for now. Let's see. So I think, my, there's a lot of different colors. But I think if I take, oh, wow, that one's never ending. Oh, some are already cut down. Nice. That's helpful. Okay. I know somebody's probably watching this like, oh my gosh, you just threw it all back in there like a big blob. You know, that's how I roll, okay? I need to get out my other little lace bag that Peg sent me because I know there's lots of goodies in there. Really? Get back here. I like that. All of it though? I don't know. Let's do part of it. Let's do you. Oh, I'm so excited. I entered another, whoop. I entered another, it's a swap again, but on a very, very different scale. So it won't be as invasive, I don't think. Although I really, 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 really enjoyed my, or not my, but entering that Valentine swap with Alyssa and Aaron. That definitely got me out of my comfort zone and into some new crafting ideas. Lots of inspiration. There are so many talented women and men in this crafty world. But I think I need a little break from that size of, it was very massive and still isn't over. Well, I mean, it's over, but like it's closed, but they're still dealing with all of that. So I'm not laughing at them because I feel bad that like this, it's just never ending. But it'll end. It'll be fine. They'll be fine. They loved it. They had a great time too, I'm sure. It was all just a hoot, and you know how much I love a hoot. But anyway, so the smaller scale crafting thing is more of a, it's just one item to send in, and it's a stitched slow stitch, which I didn't know this, so I'm going to explain it because I didn't know, in case anybody else doesn't know. Slow stitch just means that you stitch it by hand. I was unaware of said thing. This is like the smallest little project ever, but I love it because I love tiny little stuff. But anyway, so that's going to be fun to enter. And then I've got a few things coming up, like a mystery swap with another gal that I've connected with. That was the nice thing too about that swap, was like connecting with a lot of different people. But it's funny how much we are all so similar, even though we're very different styles. Anyway, so the ruffle swap, I'll link that below too in case anybody's interested. This is for Iris. Well, part of her gift, because obviously it's going to take me like 10 years. What are we at? I can't even read the time. It feels like it's been forever. Anyway, so we'll probably end this one with just this little inchy, and then I'll just keep making small videos of all of it, because I know some people don't like to watch the really long ones. But anyways, I'll link all those different things down below, because it's nice to you know, share that. But I'm pretty excited about some of the things I've got coming up. I got a collaboration that I'm going to be doing next month with one of my favorite people. I'm so happy. We're going to have a hoot. I say that a lot, so you're welcome. I'm trying to find really small words. Actually, let's go. We always use black. Let's go somewhere. Oh, look at that right there. We have find joy, because, oh my. Really. Things want to be challenging today. Goodness. Gotta mess with this dumb thing. I need to get a better little glue thing, because I'm so over the rust. But I can't be bothered, because you know what? It's whatever. We're gonna see. I think that should be fine, but we'll check it in a minute. I'm so all over the place, so squirrel brain, I apologize. But what I love about the napkin is that anybody that knows, like, watches me, I love, like, I keep these on hand all the time. They're Crayon Dash Neocolor 2 Aquarels. They're watercolor crayons, and they're so easy to use and quick. Like, you don't have to make this a big to-do. You don't need a paintbrush. You know, it's really nice. But they kind of already, it looks like I've went ahead and done that, only there's texture. And, yeah, that's what I love about the napkins. A son of why. All right, so we're definitely within the 1 inch mark. It's kind of like right there. Okay, perfect. Ah, calm down, easy. Okay, so now I think we're going to pick a different color. Don't ask me why I do random weird voices. It's something I've done my whole life, and I don't know why I do it. I don't like the white one. Let's use a weird color. Yeah. Joyful. Wait, find joy. Hey, you know what? I personally, it's a different take on it, just because, I don't know. I don't even have to call them inchies. They're just my little itsy bitsy whimsies. They're, but I love making the little twins. There's something about it that is just kind of cool. Oh, look at that. That actually looks really cool. So then we will just cut that at 1 inch. Let's do it on, let's pencil it on the back here. And because I don't want to do the guillotine, not for 1 inch. That thing is massive, and it's, yeah. I need a small one for my desk. Like, I saw these little ones. They're like, I don't know, 3, 4 inch, or maybe 6. I don't know. But it's a debate right now. I don't know whether or not. I don't have a pencil. What happened to my pencil? I do have a pencil. Okay. So let's see-ish. Right about there. And we can cut in a straight line because we're cool like that. Oh, look at that. And now, Shazam! Look at that go. I don't know, they're very cute. I love it. And easy, simple. I mean, I took a really long time to create it, but that's just because I overthink things. I might even add a butterfly to that. Nope, we're not. We're done. We're done with those. Okay, so, my goodness, I got all this. Get off of there. We'll put those back into the thing. I will give like a really good view of them. And that one. Very cute. I hope she likes them. And we're just gonna create a lot of time. Oh man, I did not do that well. It's all right, they're close enough, you know? But I think a lot of these little things I'm just gonna send in there because that's my crafter's choice. And then I will be back and doing a bow making video. So just hang tight and we'll see you in the next one. So I'm gonna love you and leave you for now and go get amped up on some more coffee. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.